The 2017 Mitsubishi Mirage. From the moment you first look at it, this might appear to be nothing more than a simple 5-door econobox hatchback, but I think there's a lot more to it. But before we get started here, I want to thank Lutz Mitsubishi for letting Carbuzz come on down and film today.
Now, what the hell am I looking at here?
You are looking at a Mitsubishi Mirage. Actually, and what's interesting is that this 6th generation Mirage, the nameplate is very old. It was absent from the U.S. market for 2016.
Is this a K car or what?
No, K cars are only sold in Japan, but it's kind of inspired by them because...
There's no way you can get an American in here. This is too tiny.
Well, there's an American in it right now.
Yeah, he's barely in it though.
Oh, he's fine.
He's got his leg in it.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure the other leg is outside the car.
His head is not hanging out through the window or anything like that.
Pretty close.
But actually, you bring up a very good point, because from the outside, this car looks really small, but once you step in, it's actually pretty spacious. I mean, I was actually very surprised to notice that.
Compared to what? Bigger than a Fiesta?
A Ford Fiesta?
Yeah, bigger than a Ford Fiesta.
No, this is actually smaller than a Ford Fiesta. This is actually, it kind of competes with, let's say, the Fiat 500, which is only a 3-door hatch. Now, this is 5-door. So,
same sort of size?
Yeah, it's going to be somewhat of the same type of people looking to buy these little econoboxes here.
Cheap, efficient.
Exactly.
Reliable.
Cheap, efficient. Well, the Fiat 500. Well, the Fiat 500 has had some reliability problems. Fiat Chrysler still.
Sure.
But Mitsubishi, Japanese brand, they just build rock solid cars here.
Yeah,
and that's what you're getting.
Always been a solid car maker.
Well, actually, before this car's refresh, the 2014, 2013 cars, their interior qualities were kind of cheaper. But like I said, the Mirage set out for 2016, and now it's back for 2015. It's 2017, excuse me. It's received a facelift, a slight front and rear end improved styling, and
don't hate the
interior.
styling. It just looks a bit funny, especially on American roads.
It does.
And these cars are okay in the UK. They work.
And in Europe,
they work in Europe, but
and
in
overseas,
the US, it just looks hilarious, actually.
Well, what this car has going for it mainly is amazing fuel economy.
So what is it, 50 miles per gallon? 40?
Actually, here, these are the official numbers. 37 miles per gallon in the city, 43 highway, and a combined 39. But I've heard of owners with this car's very engine getting over 50 miles per gallon on the highway.
I can believe that.
Yes, and it turns out that this is one of the most fuel-efficient cars sold in the U.S. that's not a hybrid or an electric of any sort. Gasoline engine.
Pure gasoline?
Pure, regular, unleaded gasoline.
Are they going to make a hybrid version?
Don't need to.
It's not going to happen.
It will add more to the cost, and Mitsubishi doesn't want that to happen.
Okay, so here's the pokey little engine.
Pokey a little, we're using that word again?
Tiny, yeah.
Okay. 1.2 liter, 3-cylinder engine. Guess the horsepower.
50? Lawnmower size?
You're getting close. 78 horsepower and 74 pound-feet of torque.
Oh, that's baby numbers.
Right. 0 to 60 miles per hour? Eventually.
A day?
Let's just say eventually. Yeah, right. A day. Look, you're
10
not...
seconds, does it say?
No, I can...
They won't even tell you.
They won't even tell you, right.
Yeah.
That's not the point with this car, though. The Mirage, it's all about...
Of course not.
Just getting to point A to point B and back, daily transportation. It does it really well. In fact, this interior, I like the exterior color, that sapphire blue they call it, just a basic black interior. And...
Those seats didn't look overly comfortable though, do they?
No, they were supportive enough.
Okay.
Again, this is a car that for people who they want to buy something brand new.
Okay, yeah.
And it's not everybody wants to buy a secondhand used car or whatever, for whatever reasons they may have. But you can buy this brand new. When we get to pricing in a little bit, you'll see it's a solid value here.
Okay.
I mean, this interior, it's cool. It's got a 6.5-inch display audio screen with smartphone link, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto. In fact, this is the first Mitsubishi to offer both of those.
Really?
Really?
This is the first Mitsubishi?
Exactly.
Wow. So hang on, this must be aimed at millennials or young
I'd say
buyers,
so, exactly.
young families.
Maybe young families. I would say millennials who they're getting their first jobs.
Yeah, they need a little run around.
Right, they got some money in their pockets now, maybe for the first time. They want to buy something new, reliable, and fuel efficient. And
they don't want to take the bus.
Well, in the U.S., you want to take the bus? Seriously?
I don't know. Probably not.
You don't.
The Greyhound? Should I try that one day?
just not at night.
Okay, fine.
Rear seat. Yeah, you can fit 3 back here. 2 would be better.
Yeah, I'm not getting 3 people in there.
No, but it's possible.
Okay. You can
And generally,
you can see where they've saved money.
Yeah, it's got power door locks and windows. And cars sometimes in this class and price range don't.
Yeah, that's a bonus, I guess.
So,
Oh,
start-stop button
really?
there. Yeah.
That's
Again,
become really standard now, hasn't it?
I know. That was my next point.
That
is
used to be really exclusive on
Right, you got
high-end
that on-
supercars. Now
or just luxury cars
Yeah.
in general, but it's
now the Mitsubishi
Mirage.
Mirage is
And
got
this
one.
is the SE mid-level model. The base is the ES, and the top of the line they call it the GT. But there's nothing like GT about it.
So it's ES then SE.
Correct.
So they just
And-
flip the
and
letters
GT,
around.
Yeah.
And GT because that
Yeah.
just sounds good.
Yeah. They call and then there's something else coming out for 2017 called the Mirage G4.
That sounds fun.
Oh,
does
through
that
the
mean?
engine.
Okay, so I'm not really sure why I even bothered showing that, but
Well,
you
it's,
know you got to listen
you
to
gotta
it.
hear it.
No, you have the 3 cylinders, all three
All three
of them.
cylinders are
going
going,
for it.
yeah. Again, 0 to 60 in hopefully sometime tomorrow.
What do you think of those automatics that snake around, that don't go straight up and down?
It works. It's a CVT transmission. You can actually get this standard with a 5-speed manual.
That does look a bit crap, I have to say. The touchscreen, that looks like it's just been stuck on there.
You should have seen what these looked like a couple of years ago. This is.
I mean,
this
you
is
can't make a
an
mistake
improvement.
though. There's like a few buttons on the left, a few on the right,
Right,
and that's
yeah.
it. You know, a couple of knobs on the top.
You also have to remember this car's overall basic design, inside out, dates back to 2012. So there's only X amount Mitsubishi could do to the interior to bring it up to date.
And they got to keep the cost down, right?
Precisely. So for a lot of people, again, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, first Mitsubishi to offer both of them.
But if that didn't say Mitsubishi Motors on it, I would have guessed that was an aftermarket infotainment screen.
Yeah.
It just doesn't seem to fit, even like the color looks out. But anyway, as long as it works, it works.
Hey, black interior and black goes with everything.
Yeah.
Bear
Always
that in mind,
bet on black.
Always bet on black. You also had this 4-speaker, 300-watt audio system. That's kind of cool.
That's a nice
USB port.
little space for your key.
Yeah, and your phone.
I like that.
Yeah.
Not every car maker has that.
No. And
You normally just chuck it in the space that's there, and it just sort of swims around while
Yeah.
you're driving.
see if you can jam a water bottle into those cup
Yeah,
holders.
it didn't really fit. That's quite a big water bottle, though.
Yeah, that's a.
But yeah, you're not going to get
Yeah.
a big gulp in there, are you?
Actually, the big gulps would work because they're narrower at the bottom so that they can fit in the cup holders.
Good point.
Yeah, they do that, but
There
a
you
water
go.
bottle like that, no way.
Oh, you got me there.
Yeah. I don't know, it's kind of nice. You still get, things like automatic climate control, a leather-wrapped leather-wrapped shift knob,
Nice.
6-way adjustable driver's seat, cruise control, buttons mounted on the steering wheel here.
Everyone has them now.
Right, but just a
look
few
at
years
that.
ago, these
Windows
little things,
down.
didn't have it. Like I said, a few years ago, cars like this didn't even have power windows.
Yeah.
You
Putting
have
them
that
both
now.
down at the same time.
Moving up in the world.
Here we go.
Yep, back up.
Good action there.
Yeah. And this car, it also comes with a rear view camera, pretty good safety features, ABS brakes, active stability control, a tire pressure monitoring system. That actually used to be a very premium feature.
I'm not sure about front end. It's a bit busy, actually. There's too much going on there.
Look, you got to remember, they also just restyled the front and rear ends for 2017.
Brake lights are pretty enough,
Yeah,
actually.
they are, actually.
Here we go. Electric mirrors, obviously. Everyone
Of
has
course.
to have those now.
Yep.
And you wouldn't expect anything less from a Japanese car maker. You've got to
No.
have all those fancy electronics on there.
Absolutely. This is like literally the very definition of an econobox, Japanese style.
Yeah.
And the Japanese literally
Whoa.
invented the econobox.
You just went straight down there.
Comfortable.
Nothing electric here.
No. That
You
adds
wouldn't need
weight,
Yeah, you wouldn't need
price.
it.
You don't need it.
Not
And
in a
people
car
who
like
buy
this.
this, they don't care. Not everybody loves cars, believe it or not. And that's okay.
No, that's fine.
You just have to have an appreciation for a decent car and good value, and that's what this is.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with a Mitsubishi in most models.
Right. I was saying similar
Whoa.
things about the Mitsubishi Lancer in a previous unboxing video review I did, where that car dates back, I think, to like 2010.
You
And
can't
they
go
just
wrong with
keep-
it.
Well, not really, but then again, you have to remember it's for people who may be moving up from the Mirage.
Okay.
They don't want to spend a lot of money, and they just want to get a lot of value for the money, and they want a lot of new good car value for the money. Hey, the water bottle fits there.
Fits in there nicely,
nice.
yeah.
One
yeah,
cup holder
you're not
for...
really getting 3 people in there. Look,
No.
he was pretty much 1.5 seats there.
No.
Okay, little boot, little trunk at the back.
Yeah. You said boot and trunk in the same sentence. Cool.
I'll get that right at some point.
Eventually. The seats, they fold down flat.
Okay.
Increase space, so it's
Just
a good
about,
little...
just about enough space.
Right, it's a good little
for most
car.
people.
So what do you think it costs?
15 grand?
Well,
Something like that?
you're getting there. The base ES model with a 5-speed manual transmission
Yep.
begins at $12,995. If you want it that base ES with the CVT like this one has, take you up to like a little over $14,000.
Okay.
Now this one, the Mirage ES,
It's a good price.
excuse me, the SE, the mid-level model with the CVT, it starts at $15,995. But this car actually has one piece of optional equipment.
Which is?
The protection package.
$180.
$180.
$180?
$180 for the protection package, front and rear mud guards, and scuff plates.
You can't put a price on protection, though.
Can't put an exact.
Well, they have. $180.
That's protection.
Yeah, it looks like a nice bit of space
Yeah.
once the seats have gone down.
Right. And then combined with destination handling, which is actually $835. The grand total of this car right here, 17 grand.
Okay, that's still
It's not bad.
That's not bad value. Actually,
You know,
that wing sort of works.
I like
actually.
that rear spoiler is also new
Rear
for
spoiler,
2017. It's good.
Yeah, it does a job. I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't. It's not actually doing anything.
No, not really.
That's pure styling, but
Right.
it looks okay.
Now, for example, the Fiat 500 I was mentioning earlier, that starts at almost $18,000.
Oh, right. So
Right.
it's very competitive.
So there's also the Chevy Spark. Nice little car. Starts at around $13,500 and it goes to about $18,000 as well. So
okay.
this car is really
It's well priced.
it's priced exactly where it should be, and you're just getting a lot of new good car for the money.
Okay.
Excellent fuel economy. They're estimating like annual fuel costs will only be around like $950.
That's very good.
Yeah, you're not going to be spending much at the pumps.
So, like you say, this is all about economy, reliability, and it does that.
And value.
Even if it does look a bit silly
Right.
on the American
I know.
roads.
Exactly. It's not a looker inside or out. The new front end, it's okay. They did what they could with a design that goes back to 2012. Engineering as well.
Are they going to bring out a new model at any point?
Well, that Mitsubishi Mirage G4 is the sedan version.
They're having a sedan version
That's actually coming out this year.
of this size?
Of this car.
Okay, that'd be
Exactly.
interesting.
I don't see the reason, but Americans love sedans.
Well, I thought they like crossovers.
They prefer, believe it or not, sedans over little hatchbacks like this.
So you could...
But the hatchback is the better car than the sedan.
and
You
then
get more
from the
speed.
sedan, will they make a crossover?
Of this, that's not a bad... Possibly. They're coming out with a lot of these little compact crossovers these days.
Right,
so
exactly. So
if they were to jack this thing up a few inches and give it a slightly different body...
That's what I thought. I thought they'd do that
they
instead
might
of
do
the
that,
sedan.
yeah.
I'm surprised they're going to the
But
sedan.
they're going to have to do something about these 14-inch wheels because they're just going to be way too small on a
Yeah,
crossover.
you could change the wheels and you'd have quite a
Right.
good-looking car then.
Yeah, it's not a little bad thing. So anyway, we're out of time today, everyone. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Cheers, guys.